I love the combination of prawns and chorizo with smoked paprika, a touch of garlic and a little bit of red onion. It's a really quick and delicious starter. It can be a main course served with rice. I'm just going to serve it with some grilled bread. Simple as that. So it's a really quick recipe. The key is these beautiful ingredients. So I'll quickly talk you through them. First of all is these wonderful prawns. You can use the Dublin Bay prawns, or I'm using these, the jumbo, the wild Atlantic jumbo prawns. So this is them in the shell. This is what they look like. And just literally, I've just taken them out there, just peeled them. So we're just going to literally pan fry them and then serve them with this beautiful chorizo here. So this is fed with the acorns, the Spanish chorizo, lovely little bit of smoked paprika, spices, that kind of thing. It's gorgeous. Cherry tomatoes. It's a really quick recipe. So if you go to your local Dunnes stores, you're in shopping, you'll pick up this little leaflet. So we've lots of lovely recipe ideas and inspiration, and then it gives you the list of the recipes, and I'll post this, so I will. So that's your lovely Dublin Bay prawns, that's your chorizo, the extra virgin olive oil. It's a really quick recipe, and this is a recipe that we really enjoy at home. So I'm going to heat the pan. I'm going to put a good drizzle of some of this really nice extra virgin olive oil. So then we have the PGI logo, so it's protected geographical indication, and you know, it really is hard to beat olive oil. It's a very unique, delicious ingredient. I'm only going to use half the red onion because I'm not doing the full recipe, so just half the red onion here, and we're going to slice this nice and thinly. So the red onion is peeled, so we're going to slice that. Just curve your fingers, and just when you get to the end, just take your time. Never just stop looking at what you're doing, especially when you're working with a big knife. So I'm going to pop this into the pan. So using the knife, just bring that and kind of sprinkle it onto the pan. And I'm just going to kind of break that up a little bit. You can chop it. I usually slice it, so I do. So just as the start. Now I've turned down the gas. I should have said that. We're going to put in our garlic. And as you know, this is part of my cookware collection. This has been an amazing success. It's back in store, online in Dunnes stores, and this is our garlic crusher. 2 cloves of garlic which are peeled. You just literally rock it over and back, and this is it here. So you have your beautifully crushed garlic. It definitely has been a hero piece, part of the cookware collection, and I think people are really enjoying using it at home. I suppose for me, it's easy to clean. That's very important. Now, we don't want the garlic to burn, so just be careful of that. So there we go. Now next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put in the lovely chorizo. I'll just give this a little stir. 2 or 3 cloves of garlic, it's up to you. This is kind of like a Spanish inspired dish using some lovely olive oil. So just give that a little stir. Now for the chorizo, so we're going to slice this into nice thin slices. So just using the big knife. And then we're going to put this. So all the time the gas has been on nice and low. So just slice this really nice and thin, and then this is going to go into the pan. That should be more than enough. Okay, using your knife, pop it in there, and then give this a nice little stir. I love onion, garlic, chorizo. Just a lovely combination, this, and it's so quick and so delicious. Now you'll find when you start cooking out the chorizo, it releases that lovely natural kind of like smoked paprika, that olive oil, all those lovely ingredients. I am going to put smoked paprika. I'm going to put also a little bit of lemon zest. I'm just going to prepare these cherry tomatoes. These are optional. You can use some of the Simply Better roasted peppers. I've done it with them at home, and I'm literally going to cut the tomatoes in half. So these are going to go in towards the end, so they are not at the very start. And I'm going to pop in my prawns now. Just do a couple more tomatoes. I love these lovely sweet kind of vine tomatoes. So the prawns, they're already peeled. Put them onto the pan. Kind of spread them out a little bit. So I'm just doing 1 portion here. Nice little bit of smoked paprika. And then we're going to add a little bit more oil into this, and then we're going to, because the one thing you don't want to do is to overcook the prawns, because they'll toughen up. These are beautiful prawns. If you're using the Dublin Bay prawns and the Irish ones, they are just gorgeous, and they are too. So feel free. There's definitely a different texture to these. They're a firmer texture. They're a really nice meaty kind of prawn, these ones here, and they cook so fast. And they're deveined. There's no vein in them too. I should have said that. Okay, look at that lovely combination of flavours, of colours, of textures. It just doesn't get more simple. And remember, I've had the pan on low the whole time. So we're just going to grate a little bit of some lemon. Lemon works so well with this. Just a little touch of lemon. So I'm just using my lemon zester. And then we're going to put in the tomatoes next, and a little squeeze of lemon juice. So in goes the tomatoes, just cut them in half. We don't want these to overcook. Keeping the nice kind of shape, that's really important. A little pinch of sea salt, that goes in there. And then a little squeeze of lemon juice. So just remove any of that, if there's any little drips in there, remove that, that's all you need. The lemon or lime works really well. I love lemon. I'm just using this little juicer here. Now, we're nearly there. So how do you test when your prawns are cooked? You know, when they're kind of like firm to the touch and there's no rawness there. There's a lovely little bit of colour. They're more or less done. You can see they're deveined. Beautiful. We're just going to finish this now. I'm going to switch that off. We're going to finish it with some lovely fresh basil. You know from my videos I love fresh basil. And these are great little plants. You keep them watered every couple of days. There's nothing nicer than fresh basil. It's one of my favourite herbs. Now you can use flat leaf parsley, you can use chives, you can mix it up, whatever you like. Now normally you would just literally tear this. I'm going to cut this really thin and then pop it into the pan, and now it's ready to be served up. So watch the fingers when you're doing this. When you chop basil, and if you leave it there for about 20 minutes, it'll go black because it bruises. So just make sure when you do that, you use it straight away. Fresh herbs, always in at the last minute. A little bit of lemon zest. So simple, so quick, so delicious. For me, the star of this dish is those beautiful prawns and the chorizo. It's a really, really lovely combination. This is the recipe booklet here. I'm going to plate it up now in a minute. So it's the Cook with Nev Maguire. So I am their brand ambassador for Simply Better. And then the list of ingredients there. And it's so simple, so quick, and I'll post that. So with this, we're going to serve this with a nice little bit of bread, and this is the Waterford Blah. So part of the Simply Better collection. It's made from Walsh's Bakery. So we just literally toast that, and then we serve this up. So I'll just use a large spoon, bring this over, and then just arrange all those lovely prawns. Look at that lovely texture there. The chorizo, the tomatoes, they're going to just burst so they are. So this is such a quick, easy recipe, and if you do this, I've often made this and served it with rice. Really good with pasta. It's so gorgeous. Look at that. Now, that smell. So there we go. That is a really quick, simple and delicious flavour. That's my prawns with that lovely chorizo and that lovely grilled Waterford Blah. So enjoy this recipe. It's really, really quick. I'll post the recipe and the little booklet, and you'll be able to enjoy this. And you know, as it is coming up to Valentine's, I think we can enjoy this. It's a very, very special and delicious treat. So thanks very much.